Imagine going from hanging with Kim Kardashian and Mike Dean to Nick Fuentes and Milo. You cannot fall off harder than this. The year is 2024. Kanye West is President of America. Nick Fuentes, the American Minister of Anti-Semitism, has convinced the world Israel is a fictional country. People say, oh, this Kanye thing is crazy, this and that. But no, it's really not. Everything is pretty understandable when you think of what losing a bad girl can do to a man. Think of all your friends or yourself, and you know for a fact that after a breakup, a lot of things change in your life. Some dudes decide to just start working out and making money. The second option is they just turn racist and extremely toxic.
I am Adolf Hitler, command of the Third Reich. Little known fact, also dope on the mic.
All of my friends who have broken up with people have gone through these transformations. There is no in between. You either get your life together or you become toxic to everyone around you and yourself. This includes things such as drug or alcohol abuse. Now, while it is wild seeing all this unfold, I'm sure Kanye doesn't want to be in this situation either, and deep down feels like he's not doing the right thing. It's like, have you ever gotten a new friend group but feel like it's just not the same as the old one? Yeah, that's probably what Ye is feeling. There is no way in the world that any sensible human being would rather be hanging out with Nick Fuentes and Milo rather than smashing Kim K and dapping up Mike Dean in the studio. Like, that's insane. Kanye might have fallen off, but you know who hasn't? Today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. My girlfriend keeps telling me to come to bed, but she won't understand I'm auto-battling some random enemies on a castle at 2 times the speed. What I really like about this game is the ability to combine teams that work off one another and make your own team that just steamrolls everything. The full moon is out. Girl, run away from me. I don't want you to see me like this. I'm a furry! Because this game has over 80 million downloads, which is just an insane number. That's 20 times the population of my country. It also has a thriving community full of clans you can join and people you can fight. My top 3 favorite places to play Raid are: number 1, the divorce court. My annoying wife has been telling me that we need to pay something called mortgage, and I can't spend my money buying shards. Number 2, the local chess tournament. You know you can't win against them, so why even bother? Just play Raid. Number 3, the New York City subway. If you keep looking at your phone, they will not interact with you. This month, Raid got a huge update with new dungeons and new champions, including the legendary UFC and wrestling champion Ronda Rousey. You can get Ronda for free right now, whether you're a new or a long-time player. All you have to do is log in and play Raid for 7 days between now and February 20th, and Ronda is yours. And to celebrate Ronda's arrival in Raid, they're giving out a new promo code, RAIDRONDA, to get a bunch of helpful stuff that can help you in your journey. These will all help you level up and have more fun in the game. Also, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get your exclusive rewards in Raid right now, RN. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, click my link in the description or just scan my QR code here on the screen. You'll get unique bonuses worth $30. You're getting a free champion, Aina, 200k silver, energy refill, and an XP boost, and a shard, so you can summon new champions as soon as you get the game. You can get this game on PC, iOS, and Android. Huge thanks for Raid for sponsoring this vid, I appreciate it. I'll take you through the cast we're dealing with. I've already mentioned Nick Fuentes in the Sneako vid, but everything can be summarized if you look at the political views section on his wiki page. Yeah, I mean, I saw this coming, but I feel like it's missing something. It just doesn't have the charm. Okay. Jamie, pull that clip up of him being on a date with a cat boy. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, but I still feel like it's missing something. Like, it just doesn't have that spice. There it is. What do you guys think is written in the women's section? Do you think this guy supports girls' rights? And then the other guy, Milo, this guy's just the funniest fucking thing to ever grace the planet. I don't even have to write a joke for this one. I'll just read straight out of the Wikipedia article. In 2011, Yiannopoulos described being gay as a lifestyle choice guaranteed to bring gay people pain and unhappiness. In October 2017, he married his husband in Hawaii. Then he turned straight again and was organizing straight parades. This guy has to be CIA. Like, There's no fucking way this person is real. He looks like Bruno and for a period of time even acted like him. And these are the people Ye is hanging out with right now. Is this your king? Just make music, bro, please. I can't keep having your cock in my mouth saying he made Graduation, he made The Life of Pablo, man. Imagine hanging with supermodels, the greatest producers of our generation. Drake, Mike Dean, Carti, Kim Kardashian, and ditching all of them just to hang with these people and the guy who blocked me on Instagram sitting in the cock chair. I do not know what's going on, but all I know for sure is that Kanye has been hurt very much by the recent events. Him getting fucked in his business deals, him falling out with his wife, and every hurt person has to find a coping mechanism. Here's a perfect comparison for you. Ye went through the worst time in his life with his mom dying and everyone in the world canceling him because of, yo Taylor, I'ma let you finish. But that time 4chan didn't exist, so he couldn't come up with all these conspiracy theories. So instead, he just dropped 808s and Heartbreak, and 2 years later, MBDTF. So he actually used his quote-unquote trauma for good. He also went through a lot of bad shit this year, but instead of coping with it in a good way, he just goes, you know, that Austrian fella? Not so bad, I must say. And you know what? I'm gonna go even further. I like him. This also goes to show how much people around you affect you as a person. First, Kanye started off with a simple DEFCON 3, you know, just slid it in there. Then met Nick Fuentes and Milo, and he had just derailed into this mess because of course if you spend all your time hanging around these two clowns, you'll become a clown as well and just create a whole circus. Also, a good lesson that can be learned from this is that you can be so wrong in your thinking, but because you don't have someone to say, hey bro, you're bullshitting, you won't change your opinions. Kanye had people saying that, but in his mind he can never be wrong and thinks what he does is always correct and thinks that the people trying to help him are just haters, when they're not. That's why you have to hear people out, because if you're just trapped in one cloud of calm where everyone is saying the same thing and just circle jerking each other like, oh yeah Fuentes, you're so right, and oh Milo, what you said was so true, and ignoring everyone else who thinks different than you and calling them haters is just dumb. And nobody will grow as a person without hearing everyone out. Also, I tweeted that this whole situation would be fixed if Taylor started dating Kanye. I don't understand the human dynamics of all this that well, but just take my word for it, it would work. People even agreed with me. This whole situation just goes to show how much the things you consume and the people you hang around with affect you. That's why people on 4chan are like they are, because they just see degenerate stuff on there 24/7. As the great Georgian president Joseph Stalin once said, make a sane person spend hours a day on 4chan and he will inevitably turn into a degenerate. Or, as the famous Armenian president Mikhail Saakashvili once said, you hang out with two closeted homophobe Nazis and you will turn into one. And it's not slowing down either, it just keeps getting worse and worse. Every new podcast is just like adding more sperm to the Sonic jar. Like, you don't need it, you know? I told my friend I was going to make this video and he suggested that I also talk about the pipeline of having something bad happen in your life, like getting curved by someone, and then just turning to the internet for help, where people get radicalized with the end point being them basically becoming alt-right. While I've seen many people go through that transformation, both girls and guys, who are very unhappy with their lives and just turn to Genshin Impact addicts or just racists, so I don't feel qualified to speak about this. All I want you to remember is that Twitter is not a real place. And I'm also going to hit you with a fact. People on Twitter are not real. That's right, they're not real. All those radical people you see on Twitter do not go outside, and they're schizophrenics who need to take their meds. I swear, Russia will win. Russia is winning the war. Z. Okay, Andre, just take your meds, please. No, Russia is going to win. Z. Yeah, we're gonna have to take this one down. He's too far gone.
Hello, I'm recording this a few days later, and unfortunately, I got very sick. So this is why I sound like your grandpa. And when I was sick in my bed, I was thinking, and then I had realized that I, yours truly, has been a dumbass, and we have all been fooled by Mr. West. Now look, here is also my theory, which I think makes the best sense. You know all those shitty business deals Ye had where he was getting fucked in like every way by the companies like Adidas and stuff? Yeah, business deals like that are limited. So for example, when you sign it, you have to be signed to them for like 5-10 years. Unless Adidas could just drop Ye for some reason, you know? So now look, if Ye said outrageous shit like what he is saying now, of course every fucking business company would drop him. Because what are they gonna do? Are they gonna keep like Hitler employed in their company? Like, you know, what the fuck are they gonna do? So of course they're gonna drop him and they're gonna end the contract and Ye is going to be free again. He might deadass be playing 4D chess right now.
Adam Something made a good video about this called How I Escaped the Alt-Right. I think you should watch it. Thank you a lot for watching the video. Like and subscribe and goodbye. Download raid, download raid, download raid.